I transitioned just so that you'd see your fish. Leatherback turtle. How's it going? I am gonna... You're here! I am. You know, I was thinking of skipping and, like, letting you guys handle the stream on your own, but I guess I'll take care of it for you. Oh. I'm tired, and... I've got so much to do. I just made my list bigger, but it's fine. I'm, like... so gone. On the Twitch, straight up zerxing it, and by it, let's just say my... What? Hi, Frosty. Oh, dude. I got all stuffed up last night. I can't even explain it. Oh, okay. I just have to I have to move my entire fucking giant ass 20-pound tablet so I can, like, have it in front of me. And I'm, like, trying to think of what am I even gonna draw? Like, part of me wants to sit down and try and concept some hair for myself, because everybody else, like, I've got concepts for their hair, but my own? Nah. This one's rough for me. You have a question? Hit me with it. Okay. Just gotta scooch everything out of my way so I can get this over here. Are Razzle Dazzle and Razzle Dizzle favorites foods hot dogs and hush puppies? That would be really cute. That would be really adorable. But honestly, they like things that are dry and combustible the most. Is that what they call each other? Hot dogs and hush puppies. That's what I can call you guys. You guys are the hot dogs and hush puppies. When you guys make your razzle sonas. Okay, my tablet just tried to take out my iPad, which I can't have because I need that for tracking. Just gotta scooch this over here. There we go. Suppose I'm a bit of a hush puppy. Felt that. Rizzle Dizzle doesn't say not how kitten. Wait, hold on. Not now. Rizzle Dizzle doesn't say not now kitten. They say hush puppy. That's so fucking stupid. I hate it a lot. Thank you, toy. Something's wrong. Oh, right. That's the no pet pressure one. This one was for somebody who set it up just for sketching. Because, like, they had tendinitis. And I remember getting it, but I can't remember why I got it other than just like, ooh, no pressure? Woohoo! There's one brush I want to test out again. It's been so long since I used it. I literally only used it while I was enjoying doing some flair writing on some of my work. Oh, I have to go find it. Let's see. What am I doing? I was looking for a pen. Holy cow, guys. I'm a little gone. I know that when I found it, it was like one of my fave brushes, but like now it's buried and it's so hard to find when I'm going back through my stuff. There it is. It's gonna take a second to download, but woohoo! I totally forgot to claim any more of my daily points. Whoops. And now the event is over, which is fine, but kind of sucks. Okay. Oh, that's a cool brush. Okay, I'm gonna, it should be right in here. There it is! I put this right here. And I can close that. I love this brush so much. This one is used for, like, spicy rating. See? It's because it has, like, that, like, fade out in the middle based on speed. Shout out to the spice. Exactly, exactly. And so you can also use it for, like, you know. It's a useful brush. It's a useful brush. It's fun. Let me see if I can go grab a fun sketching brush. Oh, I have these really cute, like, pink and whatnot brushes. I like these. They're silly. But if we're talking about a useful brush, it's probably one of these. My pencil brushes. These are the ones I ended up using and just, like, turned out, like, working the best. I found them and I was like, damn, they just fucking work. I'm thinking about something that I could do for funsies. I might head back to... Okay, we'll just favorite that. And then we'll go to those again. There's this one, like, brush set that I found. What are we drawing today? I don't fucking know. Anything I can think of, but I can't think of much right now. Let me see if I can go find those. They showed how they did, like, this one really cool effect, but I just can't remember what it was. They had a certain amount of, like, different layerings, and I just don't remember quite what they were. Let's draw hot ladies together. Damn right. You know what? Great idea. I can draw hot women. I'm pretty dang good at it. That's like my vibe. I'm good at those things. Jesus. There it is. This person found a really nice layering that I liked. Okay. Hold on, I gotta screenshot this so that I can use the colors. Gosh darn it. There we go. I just need that. And then paste. Your background music always makes me feel like I'm playing a point-and-click murder mystery game. You know what's funny? You say that right now, but the music I'm also listening to in the background kind of gives off that vibe as well. Not intentionally. It's just like, it just so happens. Okay. Okay. Make this, I believe, in overlay. And then I need this for the line. Isn't that fun? Isn't that a fun effect? And then I can do it with this one as well. Oh my god, we have so much in common. Besties. Ooh, that's funky, right? It's a fun effect. I actually really like this one. Let me see what it looks like with some... I should have other soft brushes, but I don't actually see any. What does this one look like? No, not bad, but no, it's not quite right. Shut-um. I just need a better brush for it. I had a brush, but like Clip Studio took away all the brushes I like to use. How am I doing today? Tired as fuck. Shit's going. It's going good. It's just like, there's a lot to do. And right now in my mind, all I can think about is what I need to do as soon as the stream is over. And so I'm like, oh, I've got work to do. I really can't complain too much though. I am quite happy with the fact that like, at least I know what's happening now. She hard on my brush till I paint. Bro, no. Okay. I've never been able to use the Sunday brush effectively. Oh, you know what? What if I try the Astro marker again? Though I don't think that's gonna work. I should probably get a soft one. If I could get a soft brush, that might be better suited for me. The Oshi pencil! Oh my gosh, you know what? I bet the Oshi pencil would do me good right now. Okay. We'll try that one, and hopefully that works better in our favor, so we can start soft around the edges, and then kind of work our way in. And then we'll go back to pencils, and we'll put the Oshi pencil along with these. So Oshi pencil goes here. And the Oshi eraser goes, nope, in here. There we go. So then, and then the eraser. That's nice! And then when you zoom in, come on, it actually gets smaller. So if I go full size, and then I go screen size, and I don't have to change the pencil size at all. So it's all based on you zooming in, which is pretty cool. Welcome to Demon School. Oh, Irma's nice. I kind of want to sit down and do more Irma, but I just don't have it in me to do it right now. Because I know I've got so much shit that I have to focus on. I really, like, Irma's like my one thing in the background that I'm like, oh, my savior, my joy. I'm gonna be so real. I don't know what I'm drawing other than a pretty girl. Or maybe femboy? Maybe I'm drawing a femboy. Who knows? It's been a minute since I've gotten to draw any femboys. Oh, I could draw Lilia. continue sometime. You're free. I was only watching it with you. You know what's funny? I've gotten like so many people into it, and they always feel bad about watching it without me. And I'm like, man, if you like it, you should watch it. Especially being like, no, I'm so fucking busy. Like I'm looking at it and I'm like, I'm not even gonna have time to go like in VR chat again for like so long. My last time was my last time. And so now I'm sitting here like, oh well. And a little. I'm looking at the fish. Sorry, I get distracted sometimes. I saw that you pulled fish and I want to see a mackerel. Not a bad pull, not a bad pull. You know what's funny? Women are just so much easier to draw. I don't know what it is. They're just easier. Cause like the shapes, you just know the shapes are already there. Like you get this and ooh, dude, we have 2 pink rubber duckies right fucking there. Let me take a sip of my Dr. Pepper. Okay. I've been thinking about, like, if I was gonna do a collab, what would I even do? Like, I'm trying to think of, like, I want to collab with some people, but I just don't even know what to do because I don't play co-op games or anything. And I'm like, okay, shit. I guess no collab for me. And now I'm like, I want to collab with people, but, you know, I just gotta think of something to actually do. Dr. Pepper, baby god. It's good. Hi, Mona Musa. Welcome. Hi, how are you? Hi, my name is Agni, Djinn of Mythics, first wave of IolaniV. How are you doing? Sorry, I'm a little quiet today. I'm tired. I'm just drawing. So, good old stuffs. I don't like this. It's a little better. All right, here we go. I am trying. Oh wait, hold on. I totally missed a message. It sort of disappeared on me. Damn, was I that boring? It's not a matter of being boring. It's just like I end up having a ton of shit to do and I kind of just like phase out of everything. And so I'm like, I'm done. And I've got such limited energy at this point. I remember Monday, I think it was, I spent all my bits on fishing and gained 5,000 gold in one stream. It was good. It was good. You got a lot of fucking gold, yeah. You know what? Ooh. I hath been doing quite swell today. I thank thee for thy inquiry. I do wisheth that thou'st time shall improve day today, and thee will enjoy the rest of thy day. Why, thank you! Oh, you know what? Much appreciated, of course. I also fucking love that writing. That 100% the vibe. Thank you, Mona Musa. Then I low-key led a W raid. For real, for real. Good raid. It was a good raid. He seemed very happy about it, so that's great. I'm like... There we go. There we go. Wait! Whoa! Wait! Did someone just follow? Hold on. Mona Musa. Did you just follow? Give me 2 seconds. Because I just thought... I looked over and I just saw the thing that said I hit 80 followers. Yay! I appreciate that kind words, madam. I'm so happy. Dude, I've been so excited for 80. 8's my lucky number. If we get 3 more, then we have my perfect lucky number, which is 83. I'm so fucking excited. We are so close. I want you to know, the second I have 83 followers, I have to take a screenshot because it's actually my luckiest number is 83. Let me...
Adam has 7,000 followers and averages the same viewers as you.
Well, that happens sometimes, especially when you take breaks between streams and whatnot. And sometimes people who have other jobs, like, can't be, like, extremely consistent and, like, pushing out a bunch of content all the time because content's supposed to be something that you do for passion and not for, like, desire of the numbers and whatnot. So it's understandable. I can't think of how else to speak like old English. That's valid though. Dude, it's so hard. I will say writing in old English was something that was very difficult for me. I did it for a fan fiction because one of the characters would not be able to speak current, like, common language. They would know it from the olden times, but since it's no longer like a feasible thing to like, it was like a demon character who hadn't been summoned for ages and only knew old English, and people had a really hard time understanding them. He streams every day? Does he really? Huh. I will say, I also was putting out TikToks for a good bit. TikToks and YouTube Shorts. And I do, like, you know, I'm in a company and I do marketing now. And so I have to pay close attention to all of my stuff. Sometimes it just happens like that. If I want to see numbers go up, I'll just gamble and watch debt go up. Me when I gamble. Dude, I'm a gacha gamer, and, you know, Angel's Delusions are about to come out in like fucking 8 days, and I will have them all. I will have all 3 of my girls. I want you to know this. So, you know, it's I totally get that. You know, I gamble, but only in like the rather harmless sense, I believe. Gacha gamer? Next you'll say you play Uma Musume and or Project Moon games. Okay. That's the sad part. I don't like Uma Musume as a game. Like, I don't care about it as a game, but I have it on my iPad for the distinct reason that I love Agnes Digital. I love her so dearly that I want her maxed out. Like, I'm so close to maxing her out. Like, I just need 1 more of her and I'll be able to max her out on her stars. And that's all I want. I love her. I love fangirl characters so much. Fangirls are the peak for me. When it comes to characters, I can't help myself. Like, that's why I like Vivian from Zenless and all that. Like, those characters give me right in my heart. Thou art's words are like warm honey. I play Ensemble Stars. I did play Ensemble Stars for a good bit, and then I stopped playing because I don't have the time or energy, and also I couldn't get the characters I wanted. I've been waiting for S to come out on the English server and he's not there. And I love S so much. And I have his cards. I love him a lot, but I'm not able to get stuff for him. Is Twitch gonna time you out for this? Ugh, fuck. Twitch, don't get mad. It's a bunny suit. It's a bunny suit, Twitch. See, Twitch? Clothing. I'll even give her thigh highs. See, Twitch? Nothing to worry about. I should do that with an airbrush. Not that small. Cheese it. See? Thigh highs. It shouldn't, since artistic nudity clause, no. It's allowed except for VTuber models. Yeah, no, I was working on my 3D model, and I got suspended. Big time. So, I just had to be like, alright. It's fine. It's whatever. Yeah. Twitch just doesn't like me specifically, so I wouldn't be surprised. There. Twitch just doesn't like me as a person, and that's fine. That happens sometimes, you know, I can deal with it. I don't like this song. I want to skip this song. Take me back to the frog horn. There we go. Frog horn. You guys can't hear it. I can. You hum lovely. Thanks. You know what's funny? I see you using that emote and I'm like, oh, I have one of those too. Vamp's usually the one using that one. I love singing karaoke. I can't. Like, I can do a little humming and whatnot for funsies, but in like, on my own, I can't do karaoke and whatnot. I don't have the confidence for it. It's just, it's not in my bones. Twitch doesn't like you, then they say in Old English, I think it means I like you or something. Holy cow. Dude, I'm like looking at that like, oh, I don't even know where to begin. I know this is a pick and it's meant to be pronounced as a th, but I don't know how like most of that is pronounced. Fair enough. Karaoke's supposed to be fun and enjoyable after all. Yeah. And in most cases, like, I just choose stuff that I like. And I like knowing that other people enjoy it. And when other people are singing, that's awesome. And if I was, like, super drunk, I'd probably enjoy karaoke. But I kind of never drink because I don't like alcohol. It probably means I have affection for thee. You know what, probably? Cause this is likely thee. And le is le vie. I think that's actually ich. Le fille. Thee. I think that's what that is. Drunk karaoke is like 70% of parties in my home country. Valid, valid. Or you in modern English. Yeah. Because ich would be I, which similar to German. Oh no, I left the hydrate up. I'll leave it for now since it's like a nothing redeem. But also, you don't get to see the very cool, like, redeem thing that goes with it. Moistify thy throat. I shall. I shall. Okay, hold on. Let me fill up this so that it's not in the area anymore. There we go. And then I'm trying to think of, wait, what would this look like? Whoa, that's a fun color. Okay, what if I went with another color that's slightly different? Ooh, we could have like electric blue. That's kind of sick. Ich means I in German. Yeah, that's what I was assuming. And since it's the sort of character. Yeah, German's fun. Been trying to learn it. So I'm not going to be able to learn German. I struggle to learn the little bits I have. And I've got, like, I have family members who know some German. And then the unknown knows Russian and, like, French. Gosh, she's so smart. It's crazy. It's so crazy. Oh. I'm trying to think of another thing to draw. And all I can think about is this one. No, I don't want this color for this. This one angle I used to be super good at. I used to draw it so much, and it made my art teacher back in the day be like, whoa, you really understand proportions. And here's the thing, I do, but also, like, I kind of just figured out the proportions of these specific poses best. And so I would draw them all the fucking time because I'm like, it looks good and that makes me happy. Good drawing, good feeling. And give me 2 seconds so I can get this little bit. That's not correct. Hold on. If this is here, then... There we go. And then shoulder blades. I'm sorry. I know chat is going. Give me like 2 seconds. I need to, like, the vibe of this is like almost there. There we go. Okay. Cool. I got it. Hold on. Yeah, Deutsch is... Oh, fuck. It scrolled away. No Google Translate. I took German in high school. You know what? That's impressive. It's fun, but I struggle mostly with the das. Oh my gosh, that is so fair though. I know that like technically in a lot of cases there are like specific ones for each thing but you can use any of them. So when you ask somebody, they're like, oh, well, you can use any of the 3, and they're like, okay, well then, can you do this thing? And they're like, oh, only a psychopath says it like that. And it's like, but you said I could say any of them. I struggle with gendered stuff. That's also valid. It was pretty difficult for me to learn at the start with that too, but I got used to having it as muscle memory. That's also very valid. I remember trying to learn, well, not trying to learn. I learned Spanish for a long time, but I ended up just like forgetting it out of spite because I asked for any other language. I'm like, hey, can I study Russian? Can I study Romanian? Can I go for French? Like, not French, actually. That was one of the ones I didn't want to do because French is hard. French is a pain. But, like, I was like, I will go for, like, German, Russian, Romanian, and they're like, no, Spanish. Spanish is all you get. And I'm like, then I'm not fucking doing it. And so I did the courses for it, but, like, I forgot it all because I'm like, this is fucking stupid. You're making me do something that I'm never gonna use because I have intentions to be elsewhere. What do you mean? Oh, yeah, only learn Spanish. Maybe. And I'm like, this is fucking dumb. Spanish is difficult for me as well, though I do know a couple Spanish words since we got colonized by Spain. We share a couple words. Yeah. Mein Failure. Ich werd dich nachstes Malzerst Fragen. I don't know what any of that means. I sure hope I didn't say something bad. I know a little Japanese. Like that's my shoehorn. I can't do much. In fact, I was tempted to make today like a vocab day. Like I have my little book here, my little study book here, and I was like, okay, well, what if we just sit down and learn a couple kanji together? We could learn. Can you say Shiza? Yeah, I know Shiza just because like that one gets written a lot. My favorite German phrase is probably Ich ver dich schwanger sichnen. I love using it as a threat, or trying to get good enough to use it as a threat. Let me go. Okay. Oh, I could teach you guys how to write the days of the week in Japanese. I could do that. Hold on. Give me a sec. I did sit down and learn the days of the week. So we can start with, so hold on. Because day of the week is like its own massive like group of kanji. I'm like, hold on. Okay, I guess it's not in here. But I remember day of the week has like, so let's say the day of the week is, let me grab one. Okay. We'll say today is Wednesday, right? Today is Wednesday? Yeah, today's Wednesday. So we'll write Wednesday, which is water. Shoot, wait, I did that wrong. It's this one, then this one, then this one. There, that's correct. My bad, sorry. Why are you drawing people pregnant? Why not? Yeah, that's my power as an artist. I guess you're right. Water, earth, fire, air. Yeah, all of the elements. So Wednesday is water. So we have water, and then, oh god, day of the week is, give me a sec. It takes a second to write this one. If I remember, oh shit, it's really hard to remember. Okay. Yeah. And then down. Wait, no. I did that in the wrong order. It's this one, this one, this one. This one. Hold on. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one. I think that's the correct order. And then day. Okay, so this is water, or this is the twos part of like Tuesday. So this is Tues. And then, so technically, this specific character is day. But if we're specifying that it's like a day of the week in not just water day, then it's Tues day of the week day. One of the funniest ones for me is Sunday because sun is like it's day. Hold on, give me a sec. So sun is the exact same. It's literally just, okay, well, I kind of did that shit bad. So it's this, and then the day. Sun, day of the week, day. That's how you write it. Oh shit, hold on. Sorry. Give me a sec. Wait, what does that mean? Hold on, it's being held by AutoMod, but I can't tell what it says, so I can't allow it. So, Tuesday is wet day. Noted. Oh, wait, no, this is Wednesday. Wednesday. Sorry, I'm so sorry. This is not Tuesday. Silly me. This is Wednesday. Wedness day. So sorry. So sorry. Montag, Dienstag, Mittwoch, Donnerstag, Freitag, Samstag und Sonntag. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh, okay. That's sick, though. So it's wetness day. Indeed, Wednesday in Japanese is in fact wetness day. Thank you. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Sun, day of the week, day. Sunday is the day. we love and days too, I guess. Of course. Okay. You know what? Why don't we go down the line of all of the days, and this is a really good opportunity for me to write them. Let me make this a little bigger. Let's make this a 10. Okay. So we will start with Sunday, since I guess it's sort of the beginning of the week. I mean, it's the beginning of like all the characters for me, so we'll start with Sunday. So Sunday is day of the week. Oh wait, of the week. Oh wait, no. Wait, I'm doing too much here. And then, okay, I'm fucking it up a little bit, but like, be patient with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then ignore how far I went down. Ignore that. Mittwoch, it actually makes sense since Mitte is middle and Woch is week. Oh, that's kind of sick though. And Wednesday is basically the middle of the week. Yeah. For us, it's Sunday, lingo, lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes, and sábado. Oh, okay, very Spanish. Okay, now I'm curious. Hold on, if you don't mind me asking, which language is this one? And then day. Can I, like, not suck at this a little bit? Sunday. You did it! It's Tagalog! Oh, that's so sick! I don't know much of Tagalog, but I've heard a good bit of it, like, spoken. It's actually quite nice sounding. Okay. And then next, we do Monday. So Monday is kind of similar. So this one's a little harder for me because I have to, it's been so long since I've written the Monday character. The Philippines is fun. We have yummy food that I'm definitely not biased about. No, definitely not. I believe you though. I think there's a lot of like, I don't know. It's nice to try different cultural foods. I know in America, like, especially in larger areas, like in Vegas, we get access to tons of other culture foods. And so the Demon Lord used to live there, and he really loved going to different sorts of places. So he really loved this one, there was this one, like, Chinese place that did a really, I don't remember exactly what it was, but he went and ordered it. But in Vegas, they actually have, like, they have them all specified because, like, of course, people aren't gonna go into a restaurant and be like, yes, can I actually get something that's not part of what you have here at all? But, you know, in other places, like, people don't specify, like, what Asian food it is, and so they get expected to make tons of other foods that they're, like, they weren't prepared for, which is annoying. Do you like cold stuff? I do! I love cold stuff. Like ice cream. I love ice cream. Here's the thing. There are great cold foods. Like, I really love borscht, which definitely sets me into my area of, like, I'm European. My family, I eat a lot of potatoes and Russian and German foods. I ate a gallon of ice cream in 2 days. I ate a 4-pound tub of frosting in a matter of, like, a day. If you like cold and fruits, look up halo halo. Hold on. I feel like that sounds really familiar, but I might be wrong. My brain immediately thinks of, like, a sherbet. Come on, open. I gotta go over to my fucking browser. Okay. Hello. Oh, duh, that looks so fucking good. Oh my gosh, I'd actually fucking kill for that right now. Oh. It looks like a type of portrait. Parfait. I'm so fucking sorry. Oh, what the fuck, mouse? My mouse just fucking betrayed me. Take that back. Okay. Day of the week. It looks really fucking good. Four. And day. Okay. Can we, like, not suck? Thanks. Closed. Ta-da! Monday. Monday! You can tell my handwriting is absolute dog water right now, and I want you to not think about that, okay? Oh, shoot. I should be writing the pronunciations next to these. Hold on. Sunday is... Oh. Nope. Ni. Chi. Yobi. I get so nervous that I'm gonna write everything wrong that I keep looking back and I'm like, I'm not stupid, right? Yobi. Nichiyobi. Actually, I'm gonna alpha lock this real quick, and I'm gonna fill this in with blue. That way our pronunciations are the bright blue and our normal kanji is written in this sort of darker purple. We're a tropical country after all, and we have some of the sweetest mangoes in the world. That's fucking awesome! You know what's funny? Of all the fruits, it's not like the flavor that bugs me. I don't like mangoes and stuff, like eating them whole. Like if I'm gonna have them, I have to cut them up and like have them in a bowl with a fork because the stickiness on my face really grosses me out. It makes me feel really icky. And so whenever I eat like very juicy fruits, I have to cut them up and have them with a fork because I can't handle the idea of like my face feeling sticky. And then, okay. Okay, that's hard to read. Yo. B. Okay, holy cow. Fair enough. I'm used to my face getting sticky from fruit causes, so it's understandable. It was one of those things of like when I was younger, it wasn't a huge deal, but I hated getting dirt on my hands. I didn't like being all icky and stuff, and so I'd end up washing my face and my hands multiple times, and then my skin would dry out, and I hated it. I'm like, oh, I don't want to do this. And so now, as an adult, I'm like, I just can't take it anymore. I'm like, you know what? If I'm gonna do it, I'm just gonna have it the simple way. Like, if you like eating it normally, I'm fine with that. Like, I wouldn't judge other people who do. It's just a personal thing for me. Like, it's a texture thing. Now we're moving on to Tuesday. Tuesday is fire day, you know? Super logical, of course. I don't actually understand entirely how this one works, but... Oh, wait, shit, no. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. I think this one is 3, 4. I think that's how this one works. And then day of the week. Day of the week. Day. Okay, can I fucking actually write it? Thank you. And then this one is I wrote that weird. Kayobi. Yo. Bi. Ta-da! Oh my god. Hold on, what? Rephrase what? Rephrase what? What did I miss? What did I miss, guys? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. The months that are spelled the same do not sound the same as English, which I believe. Hold on. It was oh, okay. That's what, okay. It was the one I read. I'm like, did I say something stupid? I thought you were talking to me for a sec. In German, the J's are pronounced as Y's. Oh! So it'd be like, Yuli, I think? I don't know. I don't understand, guys. Don't judge me. Tuesday? Exactly. Okay. All right, we're back to today, which is water day. So this one is... Oh, wait. This one starts with this, not with this. And then this and this. Or is it this? I'm just gonna assume that this is okay. Water day. I love wetness day. Yes, my favorite. Wetness day. Day of the week. You know what's funny? I got really good at writing the day of the week kanji because I decided one day that I was just gonna write all of them like 20 times each. I was gonna fill up like a page with just writing the days of the week over and over and over again. And so I got really comfortable with writing this one, which is why it looks so terrible. And then this one is tsu I yo u bi. Wetness is so fun. Days too, I guess. W Wetness Day. Of course, of course. Here is our, I'm going to write it as Wetness Day. Wetness Day. Good old Wetness Day. And then we can move on to Tree Day, which is Thursday. I love swimming. Hell yeah. Wednesday Day, great day for drowning, of course. That's definitely the only wetness I'm talking about, obviously. Of course, of course. Okay. So this one is tree. So we start with this and come straight down the center. And yeah, this one's really fucking simple. God bless. Thank goodness, because I don't know if I could handle more complex order kanjis right now. My brain is like so fried. So, one. And this, and this. And then we have day. And key. So, key. Yobi. Yo u bi. Someone stab him! or her. I'm sorry if I misgendered. What are you gonna mean? I'm just so innocent. Wood day. Yay, we love wood. We love... Oh, I realized that my... Hold on. My little chart is kind of out of your guys' view. Oh, that's too far. Okay, and then I could just scooch it over a little. So this one is Thursday. Thursday. Very innocent. The most innocent, in fact. Wait, did I write the pronunciation of that wrong? I totally fucking did. I was looking at the wrong pronunciation. I am so sorry, guys. I was wrong. I was wrong. Hold on. This is mokuyobi. Mokuyobi. My bad. Holy shit. I'm so innocent. Even the prosecution defends me. Okay. Okay. Then... Ooh! Okay, Friday. Friday is money day. Gold or money day. So let's learn this one. So this is 1, 2, 3. Oh, shoot. 3, 4, 5. Oh, this one's longer. And, oh, but this, take this a little lower, and then we have a full line on the bottom. And it's supposed to be touching. Ignore the fact that it's not touching. It's touching now. It's touching. Yeah, no, I'm a shameless individual. Valid, valid, valid. And then we have to write our, okay. Yo. B. I did that a little wrong, but whatever, it's fine. B. And this is pronounced Kinyobi. This one is Kinyobi. I was looking at the pronunciation of this one. This one is Ki. Yo. U. B. Okay, can I? Kinyobi. And this is Friday. Money or gold day. Okay. Very open about stuff that I do try to respect others' boundaries since I'm gay, not an asshole. Exactly. Vibe. That's the vibe. Absolutely. I feel like that's, I mean, well, I was gonna say, I feel like that's most people, and then I'm like, nah, maybe not everybody, for sure. But for the most part, most of the people that I know and associate with are very much on that side of the spectrum of like, you know, I may be on the queer side, but you know, I'm not a dickhead. Much like myself, I'm a proud proponent of I'm pan. I couldn't choose between any particular gender, but like, also, it don't matter to me. Just because I love them doesn't mean I am one. Yeah. That's good. That's good. That's good. You got me. W gays, we don't discriminate. That's right. That's right. Ooh, okay. We're finally to Saturday. Saturday is soil or ground. So we start with our midline, then our vertical line. Not quite that much. Our vertical line, and then our bottom line. That one's easy peasy. Oh, same here. I'm pan. Just very gay. I am the same. I'm pan, but it's one of those things of like, at this point, I'm very attracted to women, but also too scared to date them anymore because I don't want to have my heart broken. It happened a couple too many times, and now I'm like, I'd rather break hearts than have mine broken, okay? I'm done. I'm just gonna be a bully now. Okay, and so day of the week, of course. I was like, wait, did I forget something? Nope. Day of the week. Two, three, four. 1, 2, and day. Hold on, let me allow this real quick. I say that I'm very gay since, like, I'm in a poly relationship with 3 male partners. That's valid. That's very valid. That's 7 days. 7 whole days. Okay, so the pronunciation for Saturday is do. So do, yobi, yo, u, b. Okay, can I not make that one look like shit every time? I have to rewrite B every time. Do, yobi. And that's Saturday. Ta-da! Saturday! We fucking made it. We fucking made it. All the way through the 7 days. That's not bad, actually. I will say, since I've already learned the kanjis for these ones, I'm quite lucky. My girlfriend is bi, and it's not fair when she she'll get mad when I talk about like girl celebs or like girl video game characters because she probably thinks they're hot too. Oh yeah. It's one of those things of I always have, whenever I've like tried to be in a relationship with people, they're always like, oh, you know, I'm not like some anime boy. And I'm like, I don't expect you to be one. You know that, right? Like, also, that's not who I'm really looking at in the games half of the time. What do you, Dude, I get so frustrated because I'm like, I want you to know, you're not competing against a fictional character. They're two separate likes. Look, men are hot. Women are hot. As long as I have someone to cuddle with, I'm happy. Oh, I'm so fucking jealous on that front. I cannot go outside at this point. It's spooky outside. I'm so excited though. Dude, as soon as like shit is less bad, then I'll be able to go outside and I could meet real people. Oh my god, I could have a relationship with a real person. That would be so exciting. Dude, I have not been in a relationship for ages. Like, seriously, my last relationship, I was in, like, IRL. Like, IRL, my last relationship I was in was at least 10 years ago. It was a long time ago. I've, like, online dated or whatever, but, like, you know. It's not the same. Anyway, not trying to bring that opinion down, but being straight, I can't agree with that. Wait, agree with what? Both men and women being hot? Which statement can't you agree with? I need to know. Hold on. I'm like, where? Yes. Okay, gotcha. Okay. You know what? That's valid. I was about to say I have a bias, and I'm like, do I though? I think I have a bias, probably. Women are hot. Really, really hot. But there are some really hot guys. And be people too. I don't know, man. I can't think beyond that. I'm not thunking. Anyway, we made it through the days of the week. How exciting is that? How exciting, guys. Isn't this just the best? Ta-da! 7 days of the week. And then we could even go into time and money. But, like, I also don't think I can because, like, what? I'm not smart. I was so tempted to do Pimsleur on stream. I'm gonna be so real. Because I'm like, I want to study, but also the only time I have, like, for free time, I want to spend watching anime and stuff, and I don't want to do my Pimsleur. And I'm like, what if I did Pimsleur streams? I'm like, that'd be so boring for everyone. Ugh. I'm, well, as I said before, a very shameless gay individual and also a furry. A bunch of furry conventions have a dedicated bedroom for fun, and of course, I go to them as well. So sadly, I don't really have someone to help with outside is scary since I go outside a lot. Yeah, that's valid. Here's the thing. I am a self-proclaimed furry as well. I would also, like, refer to myself as a furry, but the last time I went to a furry convention, I never felt more out of place in my life. I felt like I was the only person who did not belong at this con. I did not have fun, and I felt so upset, and I'm like, wow, am I not a furry? And so it was really rough for me. That was a rough day. And so I thought I was a furry. I mean, hey, self-proclaimed, that's good enough. If you want to be a furry, then just be one. I do furry art and stuff. Like, you know, I've got cool furry OCs and whatnot. I don't have a fursona because I have a really hard time figuring out, like, what I would be as a furry. But I've got really cool fursonas, and I'm like, I think it would be so fun to sell furry art because, like, Yasuyoshi Q is, like, a really fun character I like to draw. And I've got DJ, and I even had an entire furry art account for a while, and then I was like, What's the point? Be a shifter Sona? I don't know. I could, but like, it doesn't feel right. Everything feels just slightly off. I haven't this issue when it comes to every single character I make for myself. I have such a hard time identifying myself as any character I make. And so I just have to be like, shit. I'm just slightly different. And it's just enough that I'm like, that's not me though. That isn't me. I wish it was me, but it's not. Let me see if I can recall. So I know Sebastian was like my number one. Sebastian was my very first fursona. I love him a lot. How about a living creature? Ah, but I'm dead inside. I'm kidding. Generally, I like... It's to the point where I'm like, I kind of just want to like draw myself as like one of those little stupid fucking doodles. Like that's what I see myself as in like the furry sphere. I'm like no, that's not even right. Hold on. Like, I'm almost cat-shaped, but not quite. Like, I'm just... It's just, like, generally this shape. That's the vibe I have. That's also very fair. Do what you want. You're an artist and have free will. It's true. I am an artist, and I do have free will. If I had the time, that's half my issue right now, is like low-key, just the time. Don't mind me. I realize I missed drawing Sebastian, and I'm like, now's the time. Now's the time for Sebastian revival. Let me... He's my boy. He's dating a Nephilim. Not really love, but finding them attractive. Hold on. Would you say having love for an animal type, like movie fake character, makes you a furry? Like Diane Foxington from Bad Guys. When it comes to those movie characters, I don't think so. So I think there's something about like brain chemistry that like your brain doesn't necessarily identify them with Fox because they are anthropomorphized. But you know, it's the same sort of vibe. You're not a furry unless you define yourself as such. Yeah. Not really love, but finding them attractive. Yeah. Okay, I'll tell my friend that. So if you want to be a furry, then you are one. But if you don't want to be, you're not. That's such a nice way of putting it. I very much... So here's the thing. I live with a werewolf who very much is a furry. And I see, like, the sort of way that they act and the things that they like. And in my head, I'm like, am I not a furry? Am I inaccurate, you know, here? But also, I know that some furries just aren't all the same. So it's hard to identify that way. I just, you know, my brain, stupid sometimes. And now you guys are getting to see my boy, Sebastian, that I made forever ago because I wanted a fursona, and then I made this, and I'm like, this is my fursona, and then realizing this isn't my fursona, this is just a furry I made. The fact that we went from speaking and learning different languages to talking about furries. Oh, it's you know, Twitch chats are special. It's a magical place. ADHD is contagious. It's true. So, okay. There we go. Okay. It's been so long since I've just had the opportunity to draw dudes. I spent so much time drawing, like, the other girls and myself, and so now I'm like, oh, a big manly man! It's an opportunity! A one-in-a-lifetime opportunity! Don't get me wrong, I love drawing the girls, but also, I need the opportunity to draw men sometimes. Anatomy isn't real. I refuse. Yeah. Anatomy? Who is she? I don't know her. Okay, that's not correct. This and this. And then... There we go. Okay. Okay, I'm a very new artist. Started around mid-November last year, and watching is very cool. I'm glad. Actually, I like that, like, I feel like more people are gaining the courage to start their art journey, which I think is really awesome. In all fairness, I have been going for... Canonically, I've been going for eons, but if I break character for a little split second, because nobody look, I've been drawing IRL for 16 years. Only to realize that I'm not that great. I just don't think very well in 2 dimensions, and I didn't realize that because I'm better as a 3D artist. I realized that my 3D work is actually kind of better than my illustrations, and I'm like, oh, I've only done it for like a year. But you know, having that basis of illustration is really good when making 3D stuff, which I've learned from meeting a couple of 3D artists. Crazy how this is like the ideal body type for people into men, but only 2% of the men in the world are built like this. If I'm being realistic, men built like this kind of freak me out. Like, it's not something I'm personally attracted to. Like, I look at it and it just like, I don't know, it makes me unsettled. But my boy Sebastian is built like this because that's just, you know, he's strong boy. Okay, I've definitely made this arm too long, but ignore that. My girlfriend doesn't mind that I'm a little chubby. She says I'm squishy and warm. I love when she says that because it's so cute and lovey. That's always, yeah. I think there are lots of different body types that are absolutely very attractive. And I don't know, the cut look has its appeal. Why is Deadpool sneaking up on him? Hold on. Oh, wait, you know what I could do? I could actually, hold on. Toy, you should recognize this familiar face. I love muscle chubs and people who aren't afraid or ashamed of a little belly. Yes! It's him! It's our boy, Scribble Guy! Now this is peak physical form. You may not like it, but this is reality. I was going through my entire brain trying to remember his name. Thought it was Doodle or Doodles Lamau. Valid. It's Scribble Guy. He's just a little guy. We love Scribble Guy. Me searching my entire soul trying to remember the name of Scribble Guy. I actually the other day when I was trying to go through my artwork, I saw my art of him and I remembered like, oh my god, it's him! Doodle Guy! No, that's not his name! And it took me a second to remember it was Scribble Guy. But yeah, Scribble Guy! Me using my entire brain trying to remember Obama's last name. Oh, felt that. I spent my whole paycheck on gifting subs to small streamers. My wallet's empty, but my heart is full. Oh, well, you know what? I 100% appreciate everything you have given to the stream. Just so you know. Also, you don't have to worry so much. I hope people like just have a good chill time. I know my vibe is gonna change as soon as I get my new model, but like while I have the opportunity to be kind to you, I shall. Just this once. Shit. I will say I'm a little sad. I might have to back down on some of my streams a little bit. Currently I'm doing 5 streams a week, but I might have to back down to 4 or 3. You have a gorgeous voice. I just love high voices. Thank you. No! You didn't even use the no emote. I'm gonna have to start backing down a little bit because I have agreed to take on more work on the sidelines, and I still need to work on my 3D model because we still need to get those out. And we need to have our 3D debut. Oh, I love that emote so much. No! But as soon as, like, it's all over, like, as soon as all of our 3D models are done and our debut is through, then I should be able to boost it back up to, like, 5+ streams a week. If it's work, then that's fine. Go make some money. Well, it's work for my streaming. So it's not like work outside of this. It is work for the company that I'm like doing the streaming under. And so really it's work to ensure that my streams and stuff like get attention and whatnot. So making 7 streams, final offer 8. Damn, gonna have to double up on some days. Actually, I was already kind of doing that. Like when somebody else needs help on their stream maintaining energy, I come with. Because, you know, I big strong streamer. Give me a sec. Okay. Agni needs to stream 10 days a week. Shit! Damn it, you guys are pumping up the numbers! A stream per millisecond for 1 cookie every other day. I'll take that. Hydrate, thank you, by the way. 1 cookie every other day. I would low-key, I might take that. But I really want to finish my 3D model. I really want this 3D model. Because here's the thing. I'm making 3D models for all 4 of us. And I'm working on hair, which is something that I'm like not good at. It's really hard. And I have to follow a tutorial to get the sort of thing I'm looking for. And I'm not doing it the easy way. I found out there was an easy way to do it that I've never done before. And I'm like, I'm gonna do it a better way. Put Scribble Guy's head on the buff guy and my life is yours. No! The buff guy's Sebastian! He's a furry. He's actually got a big floof neck, but I gotta draw the, like, form first, or else it looks weird. Cause he's got... not quite that wide, so... It's been so long since I've drawn a furry head. Oh my gosh. Guys, I'm cooked. Take it back. No head. There you go. Here is Sebastian in his truest form. How about I give you a down payment of 4 cookies? 4? It's funny seeing the 3D model just weirdly and randomly open its mouth because no water bottle or cup shows up on the camera. Valid. Drawing snouts are the bane of my existence. It's been so long. So I know that one of my characters, their name is DJ. They have like a very anime face. Like if I know her face so well. No, not that side. Sorry. It's been a minute since I've drawn these characters. Okay, can I just, like, please? Good God. I'm about to give up. I'm about to give up. It's making me mad. I'm fine. It doesn't matter. Ignore it. It's fine. Back to this one. So guys, did you know I've been a professional artist for years now? Did you know that pandas are no longer endangered? Really? I didn't know that. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, that's also wrong. Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds and I will look. Guys, I'm gonna eat my fucking hands. Late 2025, early 2026, they declare that pandas are no longer endangered, still vulnerable, but no longer close to extinction anymore. Wow! It's really happy news since, I mean, hey, everybody needs some happy news to brighten up their day sometimes. True! Oh, that's so nice. Pandas are one of those animals that I feel like everybody loves. Like, it's so hard to hate pandas. Give me a minute. Can I give you guys a better example of my fucking work? Can I show you guys something so that I can prove? I swear I can be a good artist sometimes. I promise. I swear. Okay? Please trust me. Oh. I'll show you guys one of my OCs. His name is Serene. Pandas are my favorite animals alongside bats and snakes. Valid. Dory still looks great. I appreciate it, but I can't take sucking at anything. Oh, especially if somebody can see it. Oh, I lose my shit. It feels awful. The fact that somebody could know that I've made a mistake. Oh, it eats at me. Oh, it's so dumb because it's like, it's not even that big of a deal, but also like, please, I need you to know that I'm like actually good at things. I'm better when I'm working with actual traditional pen and paper. See, okay, I can draw furries. I'm pretty good at it. Okay, I just had to save my pride a bit. Holy shit. Speaking of bats, oh, dude. Holy shit. I will say, Serene has one of my favorite art, like, color palettes, but I never work with him anymore. He's such a fun character, though. God, he's such good expressions, too. I love bats. I'm sorry you've gained a new follower of your cult. Oh, dude, so understandable. When I was creating Serene, way back when, I had no fucking clue what sort of, like, species I was going for, so I just made it a dog with, like, bat ears. And now, he's like, it makes way more fucking sense. Like, logically, it makes sense for Serene to be a bat of sorts. And so, of course, he's, like, mixed with other things, and he's, like, insane. He's definitely a problem. He's a real problem. Like, I don't know how to explain it. He's definitely the stalker type. Look, my stone is a bat. Of course, I'm biased towards bat. That's valid, though. I think bats are a really cool one. I like their little faces. So, because I know bats, if you were to take their head shape, they have, like, this sort of shape, but then they also have their snout come out only just a small bit for the most part. Then there's also like hammerhead bats, which are so cool. I don't know if you know of them, but they're so big. They're huge. They look like fucking giant flying dogs. Like, they're big. And so when it comes to Serene, Serene's face is kind of proportioned like this. Yes, we love lying puppies. Yes! Dude, that... Rizzle dizzle, razzle dazzle. Drizzle, whizzle, drizzle. Hold on. Give me a second. Rizzle, drizzle. No, that's too close to rizzle, dizzle. Hold on. Hold on. Floof. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute, guys. Hold on a minute, guys. I'm cooking. I'm thinking. I love that bats are just 90% floof, 5% outline of the body, and just 5% long ears. Yes. And then oh, but he has to have fire. Fire. I thunks. This means we're only missing one thing. We have fire, we have air, we have water, now we just need earth. I'm going to die from cuteness that bad. Yeah. Listen. It's just a little guy. So, okay. Hear me out. Earth Hamster. So my mascot is this little fire dog. His name is Razzle Dazzle. And here is his boyfriend, Rizzle Dizzle. A bigger fire dog. Okay? They're dating. But we had a conversation not too long ago about there being a water version, and for whatever reason the chat named him Pissle Whistle, which I still hate to this day. But then we have the air version, which is a bat, and I'm like, okay, wait, so technically I have land because land is a land puppy, you know, technically we already have that. And then we have sea puppy, which is a seal or a sea lion. And then we have air puppy, which is a bat. And I'm like, shit, hold on. We technically have 3 elements, but I don't know if we can add another one. We have to have, like, I want to have one more. And I just don't know what to do. Wait. Yeah. I've got ground puppy, mice. Mice are just bats without wings. Ooh. You might have a point. Hold on. If I do a little... Actually, I gotta zoom out for this one. This is looking like a hamster. Hold on. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Hear me out. The four... the four elements. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. This is really beautiful. The four munes. The four Iwimins. Of course, Razzle Dazzle is at the top because he's my boy. And then we have Pissle Whistle because he came second. And then we have the bat, which, hold on, I have to, this is wonderful. I need a name for the bat and the mouse. So we have Razzle Dazzle with Rizzle Dizzle next to him, Pissle Whistle, sadly, and then we need a name for our bat and our mouse. So M&M for the bat? If we got a name that both, so the naming scheme does have to follow the 2-word thing. If it were M&M, it would have to be 2 names that start with M. So M and M. Middle Maddle? Or we could forego D's and go with Z's. Mizzle Mazzle. Melodic Massacre. Let's see. I'm thinking of everything that fits the naming scheme. Because I know... I think the Demon Lord suggested, like, Dribble Drabble... Dribble Drabble for the seal. And then if we were to go I'm trying so hard to think this one through. H's or M's. Hold on, let me go ask the Demon Lord. The Demon Lord's really smart. He thinks of good things. Okay. The Demon Lord is busy. Well, it's air, so... If we're thinking air, my brain keeps going to H's because H's are the air, like the air letter. H and F are air letters. If we went with F's, we could have Fizzle as one of them. Oh, and then we could do FF, and it's like Foo Fighters. And then we could make the mouse MM. Give FF their spotlight. Fizzle. I'm thinking through like all like I know fizzle fazzle, but I'm like it feels a little soft for me. I'm like do I have a word? Do I have a word? I don't have a word, so I'm like having to sit on fizzle fazzle. But I'm like, I don't like fazzle because it thinks all I can think of is fucking FNAF. Okay, and then MM. I know. These, hold on. I'm gonna have to leave these on the sideline for now. So I can come back to my terrible nightmare drawings over here. I could brainstorm of some. Don't worry. I believe it. I believe it. Let me think. Since like I've brought up Serene, now I'm like I wonder if I could draw Serene again. I never get the opportunity to draw him. He's such a fun character though. So if I just add another layer and just zoom out all the way again. Okay, well this is taking up a bit of space, so we'll just... And then I'll draw Serene right about here. Fizzle flutter since bat? Not a bad. Hold on. Let me write flutter. Oh, that's the wrong layer. It has been... Okay. Everybody ignore that I wanted to draw something, because I'm... that's not happening. Buzz! Ooh! Or flicker, since it's a bat. I do like... Hold on. Fizzle fuzzle. You know what? Hold on. We can go the direction of, like... Fizzle fuzzle. I might write that. Okay. Okay, so fizzle fuzzle makes sense. And then... Okay. Let me... I realize my music's changing. I don't know what I want to make. It's bugging me. Fizzy Fuzzly. Not a bad one. What's the vibe you're going for? With the names, they're all just really silly names. That's why we have Razzle Dazzle and Rizzle Dizzle. Razzle Dazzle was based on a meme, and then Rizzle Dizzle came after because I'm like, I want an evil Razzle Dazzle who's like super dripped out. And then Nia said, you have to call him Rizzle Dizzle. And I'm like, shit, you're right. He's got Riz. And then I told the Demon Lord about the seal idea, and he said, like Dribble Drabble or Rizzle Drizzle or something along those lines. And so the naming scheme has very much stayed on the Izzle Azzle sort of axis. There we go. I would say Fizzle Flapple, but that reminds me of the Pokemon. Oh, valid. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I can't think of any words that rhyme with fizz that aren't indecent. Yeah, that's about where I'm sitting. I'm like, pause. Ah, shoot. Okay, hold on. Fizzle, never mind. Yeah. Okay, I have to re-round this out by bringing it in, and then I can take it back out. I want to work on my 3D model so bad. But now it's become like a special project, and I'm just like, I don't want to do anything else. I don't feel like streaming, I just want to work. But also, I love streaming, and so I'm like, I I get really sad when I don't stream, so I really have to stream, but it's a difficult balance right now. Fizzle Floople. Oh, it'd be funny though, but Twitch won't like it, nor will most people. That's true. It's one of those things of coming up with the names of these. At least I don't have to worry too much at this point. I still have Razzle Dazzle. He is my primary mascot, but like, just thinking about all the others, and now I'm like, they're all options, and I am gonna have to keep them in mind now. There, shoot. Okay. Okay, I've lost it. My brain is completely gone. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Let me see who's online right now. Where's my mouse? There it is. Okay. Okay. Nobody that I know is on right now. I mean, technically, Ren is on, but also sometimes I worry about rating people that I don't know personally. Like I feel bad. I know. Ugh. You know what? Maybe I will. Let me see what he's playing right now. Let's see. What is this game? Seems like a demo game. This is actually kind of sick looking. I might throw you guys at... I might actually just end stream. I'm too intimidated. I'm like... I've got bad energy. You know what? You might like him. Fuck it. Fuck it. We'll raid, but also, I'm gonna lurk because I'm a loser. We'll raid him. He's got a really cool model, and also he's like, he does art and live 2D rigging, and so he's pretty fucking sick. Anyway, don't die, it's illegal. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Eat a lot, sleep a lot, drink a lot. Rest well. I'm gonna rest well. Thank you so much for joining, because, like, holy shit. I know I wasn't the most incredible host today, but, you know, I appreciate you being here. And I hope to see you again. But until then, I already said don't die, it's illegal, but I'm gonna say it again. Bye.